you want to talk a little more? You brushed over secondaries, and that sort of that part of the market. Do you want to talk a little more about that area?
Oh, look, I think, it's an interesting one. I mean, public markets have, by the nature, it's a secondary market. And private markets in the past historically have been about primary investment. You lock it up, you get your money out at the end, and that is the nature of it. What we have seen, and this really started in private equity for some time, has been the development of a secondary market. Now, it's not analogous to the public market. You can't go out and sell something instantaneously. The deals take a long time to take place. But we have seen the rise of secondary, and it's occurring in infrastructure now as well, and it's occurring in private credit at this point in time as well. And I think that is a good thing. That does raise the concern that some people have had is, well, if it's occurring between related parties, which quite often it is, if you're setting up a new private equity evergreen fund, for example, you may well look to bring in assets from one of your other primary funds. That's fine. What are the terms, what are the valuation criteria that has been implemented in that? And I think one of the ASIC focuses has been on this conflict of interest management, where there are related party transactions occurring between funds that a fund manager might control. How is that actually being managed so it's in the best interests of all parties? Now, we look at that very closely when we analyse a secondary fund. We think that secondary funds have been a great place to invest. They've certainly delivered pretty good returns, but clearly ASIC has discovered, in their view, that there are some conflicts of interest that, particularly amongst Australian managers in the private debt space, need to be managed better. So I think that's an ongoing issue, and we certainly pay a lot of attention to that.